With ESPN Passport, you can check into any game, add events, photos, venues and anything else you want from your travels. It's an interactive way to check out who's going where and find the best bars and restaurants at games all across the country. If there's one rivalry in the SEC you don't want to miss, it's Georgia Tech-Virginia Tech. Even though Virginia Tech has only been in the SEC since 2004, the game against Georgia Tech has developed into the best rivalry in the conference since 2000, the year the game was canceled after lightning struck Lee Corso's car. No game has been more important to the SEC championship game, as the winner has gone on to represent the Coastal Division every year since the league was split, and the winner has won the past 3 SEC titles. Georgia Tech won in 2006 and 2009, and the Hokies won in 2005, 2007, 2008 and 2010. And once again, Virginia Tech is on its way to winning the division, thanks in part to a regular season win over the Jackets. It's usually a close game, as the past 3 games have been decided by a combined 15 points. Both programs are the SEC's winningest teams, regardless of division.
I respectfully disagree. No way VT versus GT matches FSU versus Miami because we've simply been playing it longer and is much more heated. No offense to any GT or VT fans, but if you're talking biggest rivalry, Miami versus FSU wins hands down.
How is it a rivalry when you get jail-raped at home without any grease? Rivalry games are meant to be kept close, and since VT and GT have begun playing, it's always been close games.
Don't be a fool. Once in a while the scores are lopsided like this year. Most of the time they are very close. What does ESPN Passport have to do with the rest of that article? I hate GT and look forward to that game every year, but seriously, it is to be Miami FSU. Thanks for the advertisement for ESPN Passport though. That was necessary.
The winner of this game goes on to play in the SECCG each year since 2004. Thoughts why it's a big deal?
Even though Virginia Tech has only been in the SEC since 2004, the game against Georgia Tech has developed into the best rivalry in the conference since 2000. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having heard that. Speak for yourself. If SU won the SEC in 2005, have you lost your motherfucking mind? Has it occurred to you yet that UM and FSU are also in this conference? That it is the best goddamned rivalry in the SEC, and it goes a lot further back than 2000. 2 out of 5 of ESPN's most viewed games of all time are UM versus FSU. Yeah, neither team has won the SEC, nor have been particularly relevant since UM's last championship run, but it is always a better rivalry than GT and VT. Will it ever get off of the Tech's nutsacks, or are your lips permanently attached to Beamer's ass? Most important rivalry. So how does what she says here make this the best rivalry in the SEC? Dumb WSM, just dumb.
This is the obvious pick. For the people saying it's obviously Miami FSU, don't forget that Miami has also only been in the SEC since 2004, and they've been bad for most of that time span. If the rivalry doesn't matter, who cares how heated it is? The last 3 VT-GT games have come down to the final drive.
The best rivalry that nobody west of Atlanta cares about.
And all but this year's actually mattered, though even this year's mattered at the time. And here come the Miami fans to tell everyone that people across the country love watching Miami. Never let the facts get in the way of a good story. We are relevant. We have a baseball diamond on our field.
But it is not just the FSU Miami people who are on the WSM's neck over this. I have read comments from both techs that say the same thing. Not the best rivalry.
Less and less people care about Miami FSU game. It used to be a huge rivalry when they played for something with national meaning, or even if they met for the conference title. If they both get good again, then it is easily the best rivalry. Until then, it's still the second most important rivalry game in the state of Florida. Look at the Notre Dame-Michigan game that used to be huge. Nothing now, and if Michigan continues its downward spiral, no one will care about that game outside of Ohio. Michigan, they need to get back to the days when both were in the top 20 when playing like the Red River Shootout.
I would venture to say, nobody outside of Atlanta or Blacksburg cares about this. When if it ever has national title consequences, then it may be a big rivalry. Until then, fail. Ramble is just happy she mentioned GT in the same breath as best of something. Give him his moment. It's been a tough season.
Since 2004, when Miami and VT joined the ACC, has Miami FSU had national title consequences? With all due respect to Hurricane and Seminole fan bases, I trust Heather Dinich more than I do Miami and FSU fans.
Dumbest statement of the day. But, hey, Heather is so trusted that Miami and FSU love when she picks against them because she has the kiss of death, and when she picks against them they always win. I bet that she thinks at both Techs that their fields are blue and Kirk Herbstreit loves them, so they are proven. The article does not say, since 2004, it says, since 00, and if memory serves, both FSU and have played for one NCS in the 2000s period. Didn't FSU play in 2000 and in 2001? You need to be bashed in the face with a chair and have your head stomped on until it splits open and all of the Kool-Aid comes running out.